Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of Voice of the Boys. It was one of those game weeks where everything that we hoped we did right went wrong. It was really that bad. We want to reiterate that please treat this week as an anomaly. Man City will not concede 3 goals every week. Stay calm and don't rush into taking a wild card when it's not necessary. Let's hope game week 4 goes as per the plan, and to start with, let's look at this model which has been helping us a lot in deciding which teams to target while getting in players. Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea and Arsenal are clearly the teams to monitor while picking players for this game week based on data from DraftHound. Spurs attack and Brighton defense are also good shouts, while data is suggesting to avoid Palace and Leicester. Now that we know the teams, let's look at the players we are quite bullish about. Starting with the keepers. Arsenal look like the best defensive unit currently with only 2 goals conceded in 3 games and an XG conceded of 2, which is the best in the league. We expect Ramsdale to do well this game week and get save points too against a Fulham side who have started well this season. Man City conceding 3 goals will not be the story of every week. They were the best defense in the league for a reason last season and are back at home now. They rank second in terms of XG conceded, that is 2.4, and have conceded only 3 goals this season. Safest bet for a double defense. Like we have been saying, Mendy is not a good option for the price range he is at. His ceiling is either 2 or 6 points every week. With the form that Chelsea is showing defensively, conceding 5 goals in 3 games with an XG conceded of 3.9 and with Koulibaly out, Mendy is a risky pick for now. Leeds have conceded 3 goals in 3 games, 2 in away games now. Brighton on the other hand have scored 4 goals in 3 games. With a home game for Brighton, we feel Leeds will concede and it won't be easy for Melee owners again this game. Now let's look at the players that protect the keepers, the defenders. Cancelo continues to be the best defensive asset from City. Though he has not been looking as dangerous as last season, his positioning has been quite forward in position. Palace away has been a tough fixture for City, but we expect things to come back to normalcy for them. Bournemouth recorded an XG of just 0.21 against Arsenal, and if Liverpool start well, we might just see a repeat of last 2 game weeks from them. Another thing in Robertson's favour this game week is that Bournemouth tend to concede a lot of chances from their right side. Liverpool have not started well this season, and a loss against United should hurt them. We expect them to come back strong this game week. Trent is top in all attacking parameters for defenders this season, and a game against Bournemouth might just unlock his haul. Brighton have a great record against Leeds and have conceded only just 1 goal in last 4 games. The vulnerability of Leeds while defending corners and set pieces increases Dunk's attacking threat as well. Brighton have the 3rd best XGC of 2.5 in the league, and hence we are backing Dunk. Everton face a Brentford side who have already scored 8 goals in 3 games, that is 2nd best in the league. Brentford away from home will be tough for an already struggling Everton side. Patterson will be a no-no for now. Leicester have been really poor defensively. They top the charts for big chances conceded and have already conceded 8 goals this season. Facing Chelsea away from home isn't going to help them, which puts Justin in the avoid bracket. Now let's talk about the most exciting players of the FPL, the midfielders. Brighton will be facing Leeds this game week and have had a good record against them. Trossard ranks 4th amongst all midfielders in terms of threat this season, and 4th in terms of shots taken as well. We are backing him to get consistent returns going forward. Giving the captaincy to Bruno might well be one of the best decisions that Ten Hag has taken till now. He looked great against Poole and could easily have had an assist in the first half. He's on penalties too and faces a Southampton side who have conceded 7 goals. Bruno time will arrive soon. Even after a poor start by Liverpool this season, Salah has done well individually. He has 2 goals and 1 assist in 3 games, and now faces a Bournemouth side who have conceded tons of chances in the last 2 game weeks. A big haul is due from the main man. Every season there is one midfielder in the 6 to 8 million price range who outperforms, and Martinelli is the one for this season. He's already had 2 goals and 1 assist, and with the kind of fixture that Arsenal have, he shouldn't be slowing down anytime soon. Spurs have a 36% chance of scoring more than 2 goals this game week. Forest have the worst XG conceded of 6.33 in the league. They have conceded a staggering 61 shots, 35 shots inside the box and 28 shots on target in 3 game weeks. If there is one player who could punish them, it's Son. Harrison has had a good start to the season, but we would advise to wait for one more week before getting him. Brighton have a great defense and a great record against Leeds. We would also avoid Neto as we feel that Bruno Lage isn't sure of the best 11 yet. His X minutes will also be impacted. Now let's talk about the forwards for this game week. Who wouldn't want to own Kane against Nottingham Forest this game week? With an XG conceded of 6.3, they are lucky to only concede 3 goals till now. The number of chances that they concede every game, a finisher like Kane is going to feast in this game. Haaland had a great start to the season with 3 goals and 1 assist, but we feel he has massively underperformed his numbers and could have had much more. Haaland has a non-penalty XG of 1.7, third best in the league, XG involvement of 2.92, second best, and has got 3 chances across the 3 game weeks. Welbeck is one player who we think is going under the radar for now. He ranks 3rd in creativity amongst all forwards and is now facing a Leeds team who have been leaky defensively. He takes a lot of position in the centre area, where Leeds have conceded the most chances. Brentford now have scored 8 goals in 3 games, which is the second best in the league. Tony ranks 1st in terms of creativity amongst all forwards and is on penalties too. They have 2 of the best fixtures at home in next 3 game weeks, and he should be doing well. Newcastle have Wolves away this game week, who have really impressed as a defensive unit so far. We think Newcastle might struggle to score, and there are rumours of a hamstring injury for Wilson as well. We won't be going there for now. Villa have struggled as a team and now play West Ham, who have had a poor start to the season as well. We will be avoiding Watkins for now because there are much better options available elsewhere at a cheaper price range. Now let's discuss about the most important part of FPL, captaincy. 2 goals in 2 games brings Sir Harold Kane back in contention. Forest have conceded 61 shots so far, 35 shots in box, 23 shots on target, and an XGC of 6.33. All worst in the league. We are backing Kane to reward his owners this game week. Salah has a great Premier League record against Bournemouth. He has 8 goals and 1 assist in 6 games played against them. And Liverpool would be looking for a turnaround, and who better than Egyptian King to deliver for them. He selects himself as the first pick for captaincy this game week. Alexander-Arnold is first in the league for chances created, big chances involvements, XA, XG involvement, and touches in the final third amongst all the defenders this season. With Solanke currently injured, we feel this game week might be the one where we consider captaining him for the first time. It's now time for the FPL Helpdesk, where we answer some of the most popular dilemmas in the community. Let's see what we have got here. No, one bad game week doesn't change the fact that City are the best defense in the league, by far. With midweek games starting from next week, no City attacker would be safe from the Pep roulette. So it will be wise to invest in the defense. We would advise to give one more week to Liverpool wingback duo. They play Bournemouth and both have the capability to haul. Wolves are finding it hard to score at the moment. And with reason mentioned earlier for Neto, we would rather invest in better attacks. Also, he has been linked with the move to Arsenal, and so we do not think it's worth keeping him during the end of the summer market. Like we mentioned earlier in the defender section, Lewis Dunk is the best 4.5 defender to own at the moment. Absolutely. They were the second best team in the league for a reason. Injuries to Matip and Konate hasn't helped them, but we trust Klopp to sort out the defensive issues soon. While the Martinelli move is a no-brainer, we would suggest bringing in Rodrigo next game week rather than this one. They play Brighton, who are a good team at home. Having James there is alright as he can pay dividends through attacking returns. A double up is a big no-no. While Perisic should ideally start game week 4 because of his performance last week, but Spurs play 3 games in 6 days. Spurs have a good depth in wingback spot and should rotate there, but we think he should still get 3 starts in next 5 game weeks. No, moving out Salah is asking for trouble before the Bournemouth game. That's it from the boys for this game week. Thank you and goodbye.